This week, I want to answer one question, and that is, who is the most powerful Instagram food influencer? In LA, that is. Well, hello there, and welcome to vlog number 63. And trust me, I didn't wake up like this. Something about transporting gulab jamun with rose syrup. You get the picture. Now to the topic at hand. You see, I have a serious problem. Who the heck has any serious clout on Instagram anymore? Almost every day around 10 p.m., I'll shamefully spend hours trying to spot new restaurants I should try. But by midnight, I've got nothing to show for it. With the growing number of paid promotion posts, I feel incredibly nauseated. And I'm getting a serious case of heartburn coming on long before I even take a bite of the fried chicken sandwich that's being promoted.
Do any of the reputable chief marketing wizards out there look at anything more than just followers or likes?
But then package it up like it's some sophisticated research? Now this got me dwelling on the concept of kingmaking, which is as old as the monarchies and dynasties it has given rise to, but then ultimately helped to eventually dismantle. But let's leave out the dismantling part, because in La La Land, no one likes a sad ending. Kingmaking is exactly what it sounds like. You as the kingmaker decide who is relevant and then leverage your platform for exploitation. In the restaurant world, the modern day equivalent of a kingmaker can take the form of a media outlet like Eater, or an Instagram influencer, or even a YouTuber. Then of course there's TikTok.
The real dickers. Yeah. They're trying to cancel me now. They're coming at me hard. I love it. They're like teenage psychos, so I went after a couple of kids, and now their fan base is like, we're gonna get you, old man.
So very few people would argue with me that someone like Mr. Beast with a single post or video could launch a burger brand which flies into the stratosphere and just kills it like it ain't no thing. And that's because he's a pretty smart dude. Now, on the other hand, some might argue that mainstream media is still exerting the largest amount of influence in this space. But I beg to differ here. Well, we all know that just ain't genuine. Now, I could talk about this from the perspective of a restaurant owner, or a guy who's just excited about his next meal. But I'm gonna go with both.
Answer the question, Hiram. Which LA power player holds the keys to the castle?
You thought it was just gonna be one-dimensional?
I mean, if I simply just told you, that would make me the kingmaker of kingmakers. Seems rather arrogant, don't you think? Okay, so as you can imagine, the first step is the obvious approach. Then let's see who the top LA restaurateurs and chefs are following. But break these people into three categories: traditional, innovative, and cutting edge. Then add the restaurant media outlets, then the so-called influencers. Just throw in the Kardashians, because they seem to be eating on every other minute of their show. Okay, here's all the data we gotta collect now. The most important are 95% of the posts about LA are even about food. Followers, following, number of posts, number of days since last post, last 5 post likes and unique comment count, quality of likes, above median followers, no low follower troll accounts, quality of comments, paid promotion posts, is the coverage a wide spectrum of cuisines or simply focused on the same recycled fried chicken sandwich, profile duration, selfie focused, sexiness component, is there even a nutritious meal in your last 5 posts, have you totally jacked up the photo saturation. Then calculate a bunch of ratios such as likes to followers, but also look at the consistency of those like numbers. Weight all of the following pieces of data, and voila, create a composite score. Yeah, this will involve some math and a black box. You see, comments are key. They're like the ultimate level of engagement. Well, just below a share and then a successive post to a wider audience. But whether it's good or bad, it really shouldn't matter, right? And sometimes bad is just better, because controversy always sells. But it can also mean where attention is being purchased or tested. And then there's the super organic, engaging content which presents choices in the form of a fun quiz, or a scoreboard, or a gift card giveaway. These posts bring out the die-hard fans and trolls equally.
A disproportionate number of women of East and Southeast Asian heritage seem to not only become influencers, but also manage to gain this huge contingent of a following. Guys are a lot less likely to comment on posts compared to their female counterparts, but they'll like just the same.
Now, the more variability in your likes, the less of the consistency and the quality of your posts.
As for the blue check mark, if you've got one, that means you're not only following, but are being followed by people with blue check marks. That's about it.
So a huge congratulations to the following accounts which had the highest scores.
Chow Yum LA, Dish and Tell, Where's the Food At?
All hail the kings and queens here of the Instagram influencer community. Each one of these accounts actually
19,000.
Although these accounts had overall lower scores, they had more than the median number of followers. Miss Piggy Eats, Eat with Norma. As for the media accounts and media affiliated accounts, all of which had lower scores overall, there were two notable exceptions. So you have Bill Addison, which is the legendary LA Times restaurant critic, and then you also have Yelp LA, which is a huge surprise.
One amount of respect we are, yeah. Number don't lie. One amount of respect we are, yeah. Number don't lie.